Hi friends, today I have a little different kind of video where I'm going to show you how to take apart and clean this Kershaw 7800, I think it's called a speed blade auto knife. I've had in my pocket for a very long time, since 2016, so about seven years in my pocket every single day. And so I've noticed recently that it opened pretty fast there, but yeah, it's very inconsistent about it opening and is a little slow and doesn't always open all the way. And so I want to see, every now and then it works actually fine. So I think that's probably just dirty. As I look inside the knife, it's really just full of pocket fuzz and gross gunky stuff. So hopefully you got a big stomach when I take this thing apart. It's probably full of gunk. I can take it apart real quick, and I've never taken it apart before, so hopefully I figure out how to put it back together and just clean it up. So I'm going to use some of this gun lubricant and protectant cleaner. Probably could use isopropyl alcohol and some of this gun oil that I have, and in case there's a spot that needs some grease for maybe like around where the spring goes to keep it from rattling, we'll put that in there too. So let's go ahead and get started and take this thing apart and see if we can clean it up and speed it up a little bit better. I don't think the spring is broken. It seems like it's working fine. I don't think it's wore out. But if I find out it's just not working fine, I'll just order a new spring, because these have a lifetime warranty on them. You just go fill out a warranty with Kershaw online form, and they will take care of you and get you a new spring if it's wore out. So we're going to take it apart. I currently just have a little Torx bit in here. It's supposed to be like a little Allen head, but these Torx heads seem to fit just right, and I don't have the right proper size. Let's start on the other side actually. I also noticed that this thing here needs to be tightened up too. It's kind of a little bit loose, so once we put it back together kind of as the final step, we'll go ahead and tighten that up and get that taken care of as well. Looks like it has a little bit of Loctite on it, probably the blue Loctite, I'm guessing. We'll get those cleaned up and put some more blue Loctite on it before we put it back together. Oh yeah. Okay, we have those all taken care of, and now we just got to get this larger one off. Oh, need to find the right size for that bigger one. All right, that's the last of the screws and bolts, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to take this apart slowly and carefully, perhaps, so I can kind of see how things go back together. Yeah, it's full of pocket gunk. So it looks like there's a spring behind that thing, so I'm careful about not losing that. Probably when I go to close that, that might pop out. Not sure. I'm going to go ahead and try and remove this blade without hurting myself here. There's definitely a spring behind there. Okay. There's the spring. It looks like it goes in that little pocket right there. So we just got to make sure we get that line back up like that. You can see how it's came out of there. It's not nearly as gunky as I thought it would be. I thought it would be a lot more gunk in here. Okay, now I got my eyeballs on how that spring looks. Goes back, that bottom part goes back in there. Can also take this little part out here on the other side. And let's just get to cleaning and oiling. Doesn't look like there's any spot really for grease to go. I think it's just a matter of clean and a little bit of light oil. So we're gonna go ahead and clean it up. It's gonna take some scrubbing to get this off. This stuff is like burnished in there. Okay, onto the blade. Sharpened this not too long ago. I want to cut myself with it. All right, I think we're in the home stretch here. This might have been the part that was hanging it up because it looks like it's the dirtiest part, and I don't think it was releasing all the way, which caused the blade to probably get jammed up in there on the way out. Notice it does have a little mark right there, a little wear mark of some sort. Not sure what that's from. It's got a little burr on it too, so that might be, check that out when we get it back together. Might be part of the problem actually. I don't think it's going in and out smoothly and staying in when you press it to release that blade, the spring. All right, remember how we took it apart? Let's see if we can reassemble it. This spring was in there and the double side was up, so do we need anything about that? Nope, I don't think so. I think it just goes in there like that. I might give it a little tiny drip. There. And we remembered how that went, right? So this part went like that. And this part goes where that part of the blade, that little notch in the blade is. So I'm going to put just a drip of oil or two on this. Probably not much. Just a tad. I'm going to remove this for a second so I don't lose it, tipping it over. Sweet. Yeah, it feels like it's got plenty of springy left in it. All right, yeah. Keep knocking things over here. Yeah, I'm a little worried about that little gouge on there. I don't know what's causing that. If we can make it smoother by putting it at another angle or something. Well, set this back flat. I think we're in the home stretch. Maybe. Not much to this knife, it's pretty simple. I think pull that back off for a second. Just a little couple of tiny little spots there. Lubrication, this little bolt here, lube this little bolt. Okay. Getting closer. Okay, I think we just got to feel our way around to kind of get that little bolt and that notch and all the notches here lined up properly. So let's see how that feels. Yeah, that feels pretty good still. I'm going to put just a little tiny drip, maybe right there. I'll wipe that off once it soaks in. Didn't look like we needed any grease anywhere. Okay, get all the crud off that thing. Doesn't look like there was any Loctite at all on that one. You know what? I think I'm going to put some Loctite on it though. Let me grab some Loctite. Just going to use the blue Loctite in this case. Just a dab will do ya. That's a lot actually. Okay. Must be aluminum. Not too tight yet. Go back to this other Torx bit. for these other screws. A little dab. All right, I think I got most of that out of there. Just when you want a little, a lot comes out. See how she rolls. See if that did the trick or whether the spring actually was the problem. Whoa! I wasn't used to that. I forgot how springy it actually is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's nice and solid. No wiggle in there. I mean, you can really press hard to get it to wiggle. Yeah, that spring is in great shape. It was just clogged up with pocket lint and guck. All right, I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and put this back on. One thing I wish this knife had differently is this is pretty narrow. I wish it had the bigger one at the bottom. I sometimes snag this and I'm really worried someday I'm gonna snag a leather seat or something like that and destroy it, but so far I've not. And we have leather seats in our car, leather seats at our home, all kinds of different seats and things we set in. And so far I've not, to my knowledge, snagged it hard enough that I ripped any fabric or leather with it. Give that a little extra torque because it comes loose. I don't like it when it's loose. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. So there we have it. That's how to clean up and lubricate your Kershaw or your speed blade knife. Not too tough really. Super fast. Oh yeah. I gotta remember now to grab onto it. It's been a while where it's not like felt that much torque in my hand. I could see me letting go of it a little bit and not remembering. I think that's about it for this video. Just wanted to show a quick video of how to clean and lubricate your Kershaw or your speed blade knife. All right, thanks for watching.